PG. You cannot be overpaid. Repeat after me. You cannot be overpaid. I hate to go Mike Jones or Dr. Umar on you, but you cannot be overpaid. Now, you can be underpaid. You know, the cook at Popeyes, anybody that has worked at Target during Black Friday or done retail or waitresses or waiters, bus boys, you can be underpaid for working hard, harder than most. Because you can't tell me the cook at Popeyes is not working as hard as a CEO of some company. So you can't be underpaid, but you can't be overpaid. And the reason why you can't be overpaid is nobody forces anybody to pay you. Do you understand what I'm saying? Listen to me again. No one forces anyone to pay you a certain amount. The reason I bring this up is sports. A lot of times you will hear that an athlete doesn't deserve or he's overpaid because he's got a certain contract. He's getting paid a certain amount of dollars, and maybe he hasn't lived up to that contract, but he's not overpaid or she's not overpaid because no one forced that owner to give that player the money. Now, you could be upset with management. You could be upset with the front office, the GM, the owner, but you should never be upset with the player for getting as much money as he or she possibly can. So when you look at Deshaun Watson, somehow, some way, even with everything that was going on, he was in a stronger position than he was before. Now, you can debate why or should that have been the case, but the facts were he was in a strong position, leverage-wise. He had multiple teams bidding for his services. And when it looked like the Atlanta Falcons had won the contest for his services, the Cleveland Browns jumped in and gave him a fully guaranteed contract. Since that doesn't happen in the NFL, not over $200 million worth, you know, you can be Kirk Cousins and get 60, 80, but 260, that's a little different. 230, that's a little different. So Deshaun Watson would have been a fool if he didn't take that money, because now it doesn't matter if he's trash or not. He's going to get his $230 million. Now, obviously, owners were upset by this. Why? Because the NFL, which makes the most money, that has the best TV deals, the best ratings, the most revenue by far of any league in America, also has the worst contracts for their players. They are 90%, maybe 95% pro-owner, the contracts. Think about it like this. Look at a situation like Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs, a running back. So he already is having issues right there. He's okay to really good in his first 4 seasons, you know, in the league. You know, then they decide not to pick up, or his first 3 seasons in the league. They decide not to pick up his 5th-year option. So he plays out his 4th year, looking to become a free agent, and he balls the hell out. Some would say that, at least for last year, he was the best running back in the league. At no time will his stock be higher than it is right now. But unfortunately, he'll never know what he can make on the open market because they put the franchise tag on him. So he has to play another prove-it year and then hope that he's able to hit the open market or can get a good contract. But what if he blows out his knee? What if he doesn't have a good year? What if he only runs for 800 yards? He will never have his stock higher than it is right now because the NFL players wanted to smoke weed and didn't care about the franchise tag. I say all of this because Lamar Jackson is in an interesting situation. This has nothing to do on if you think or how you think Lamar Jackson, what number, top 10, top 5, top 12. None of that matters. Because right now we're talking about what someone is worth. And the situation is this. The Baltimore Ravens had plenty of opportunities to lock in Lamar Jackson. They should have did it early. They should have did it like the Bills did it. They should have did it like the Chiefs did it. They have ample opportunity to get under the market value. They saw what it could be. They saw what it's going to be because Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow, they're coming. They saw this. They chose not to. They chose to wait it out. They couldn't hammer something home. And now they're in a situation where they don't want to pay him what he's worth. And like I said, it doesn't matter what you think of Lamar Jackson as a quarterback. The facts are he wins. He wins a lot when he plays. Now, if you don't want to pay him, let him go. Just let him go. But NFL teams not like that. They like to hold you hostage, even if they don't want you. So Lamar has come out and said, I asked for a trade at the beginning of the month. We're at the end of the month, and nothing has happened. Other NFL teams are like, we can't keep giving out these guaranteed contracts. So the market is tepid. They prefer to rock with a young quarterback on a rookie contract and hope they get lucky with a Jalen Hurts or something like that. And Jalen Hurts is coming too. And, spend the rest of the money to try to make a good team around. So Lamar Jackson is in a unique situation. The fact that he doesn't have an agent, NFL teams hate that. The NFL hates anything of independence. They see the league like the Army. You put your boots on, you follow instructions, you do what the guy before you did, and you stay and follow in line. And if you don't follow in line, they will make an example of you. The Ravens should do the right thing. They should help Lamar Jackson find a trade, get compensation for it, and move on. Because they are the ones that screwed this up. Let's just be honest. And the fact of the matter is, Lamar Jackson shouldn't ask for anything less than what Deshaun Watson has gotten. But what people aren't telling you, and what the media is not telling you, is this: is that Lamar Jackson has never asked for a fully guaranteed contract. And also, you have to remember that a lot of these agents and these media people, they go hand in hand. So, you have agents that don't want players thinking they can negotiate $200 million contract without them. So they go feed some information, some misinformation to some of your favorite NFL scoopers and insiders to make Lamar Jackson look bad. How's this going to end? I don't know. The facts are that there are teams out there that we know, if you put Lamar Jackson on them, based on his track record, they will be a lot better than they were yesterday. But we have to see, because the shield, the NFL shield, in some cases, is more important to these owners than trying to win a Super Bowl. And that says a lot. Smarten up, players. Maybe next time, a little less on and more on getting some freedom. So when your contracts are up, you can make the most money when you have the most value. I'm out.